Happy Sunday, happy Easter, happy April. What a happy day. It's actually quite cloudy here this morning. I always associate Easter with like being like super sunny. So I legit had a nightmare about being unprepared for this presentation that I have on Tuesday, and that's never happened to me. I don't know why I feel like so much pressure for this particular presentation. It's for my stats class, and we are like designing a research design, finding data, and like running some analysis on it to like pitch to our class. And then we're gonna choose, like, we're gonna vote and choose a few of them and have group project based on them. So I don't like care at all to be like one of the chosen projects. I just like don't want to look like an idiot in front of my class. So, you know, presentations in grad school, I've talked about this before, just make me so nervous because like everyone is so smart and everyone knows what they're talking about and knows what you're talking about. I'm back on my bullshit in my pixie coat. Hopefully it's just the lighting, but I feel like I look really dead. Also, yesterday I went to a new location of my gym and I loved it. It was so cool, the layout. It was like in front of all these windows. They had so many machines. Why have I not gone to this one before? So I think I'm gonna go there today, probably after I do some studying. This is taking longer than I was hoping because the internet is slow. So I think I might just go to the gym and then try and do it at home and see if the internet is faster. But I came up with a decent idea for my pitch, my presentation, I think it'll be good. So I'm feeling better about that. I just have to actually like do the statistics, and it's the program's like on a server that is being slow. This is a different location of my gym. And they have makeup chairs and mirrors. Full glam setup. Look how cool the setup is. It's all the cardio machines like facing all these windows. Like, oh, this is like a fallout. Like spin bikes. Amazing. Anyway, I'm doing some legs and then I'm going to do cardio at the end so I don't get tired from it. Good morning. It is 6:30 right now, and I'm drinking lemon water and gonna have coffee before I go to the gym. The sun is on its way. And I am just walking up to the gym. I took the train to get to the cool gym just because I like it better. I'm going to do back, I think, and biceps a little bit today. So we're doing upper body. Let's get it. Couch. Are you ready for this tonight? Forgot my probiotic this morning. I had a really good session of, I did back and biceps like I said earlier. can't unzip this fucking pixie coat. It's just attached to me at this point. I had a lot of questions about my workout routine, and mostly like, how do I decide what I'm gonna do when I go to the gym, muscles to focus on, and what workouts to do for those muscles, and how much, and blah, blah, blah. And honestly, guys, like, I'm not a personal trainer. I don't like have inherent knowledge of the best workouts ever. I just do a lot of research. I have in the past, trying different things and seeing what you like and what works for you. But I will share with you, you know, how I've kind of learned what workouts I like and what workouts I want to do. I'm gonna make breakfast now because I went to the gym fasted, so I didn't have food. I did have coffee, but when I have my like lemon water with apple cider vinegar and my coffee with the collagen peptides does have protein in it, and apple cider vinegar does give you like a naturally like fuller feeling, so I don't feel hungry after I have those. So then it's like fine to go to the gym and I'm not like distracted by my stomach growling. I'm definitely hungry now. I'm gonna make protein oatmeal though, because it's good to have workout one right after your protein. Obviously I didn't sleep well. The reason I was up so early is no reason at all, actually. I had such a hard time falling asleep last night. The last time I remember seeing on the clock was like 2:30 maybe, and I woke up and it was 5:50, and I was planning on going to the gym after class today because that's what I usually do on Mondays anyway. But if I got that out of the way in the morning, then I would have time after my class to like polish up my stats presentation and edit this vlog for tomorrow. So it's always nice when you're able to start off your workout in the morning, because then it just like makes you feel good for the rest of the day, you know? A lot of people have been asking about my workout routine, and you can kind of tell in my vlogs, but I also don't really like talk about the structure of it because there isn't really much of a structure, to be honest. Plus I was like doing a lot of classes recently, and now I'm kind of shifting back into the phase of doing workouts at the gym by myself. If you remember my vlogs at the beginning of 2018, I made these goals of like, I wrote down a workout split, like certain days, certain muscles, and I was like, I want to stick to this and be consistent, blah, blah, blah. But honestly, I just learned that like, well, I've known this about myself, but I just don't thrive on that kind of structure. If any of you are into Myers-Briggs personality types, it's like my life, but I'm an ENTP. I don't have any ripe bananas, so I'm going to try and microwave a frozen banana with the oatmeal and hope it like melts in time. I'm a perceiver, which means like, rather than judging, it means that you are very like spontaneous, not as organized, don't thrive on like plans and structures. Like, I'm organized with certain things, and I'm organized with like YouTube, work, schoolwork, and grad schools, kind of, but like with my personal life, with just like life in general, I just have a very like spontaneous approach, and trying to impose that like super intense structure on my workouts like just didn't really work for me. That's not to say there's no structure, I just like didn't like planning a certain muscle group on a certain day. In general, every week I have 2 lower body days and 2 upper body days, and then I'll do like a cardio day where I'll just go to like class, like flywheel usually, Thursday or Friday. Then I'll have 2 rest days, and the rest days can kind of vary, but generally they're pretty much Wednesday or like Friday or Saturday, and I pretty much just alternate those. Like, it's not a certain day of the week, but so let's say, okay, on Monday I felt like doing legs, so then on Tuesday I will alternate and do upper body. If I decide that it's an upper body day, I'll then be like, okay, do I feel like doing, I'll either do like shoulders and triceps. I don't really train chest much, but I'll throw in a couple exercises there, or like back, biceps. But again, I don't stick to those super strictly. But that's like the general split, and then I'll just make sure whatever I choose to do that day, the next upper body day, like Sunday or whatever, then I will do the other muscles that I didn't, if that makes sense. Honestly, lower body days, I mostly do, either I'll do like big lifts like squats, deadlifts, or I'll focus on more like, what's the word? Accessory work, I think. You know, hip abductors and like leg press and cable stuff, that kind of thing. I hope that gives you a little bit of a better idea of my workout routine right now. I'm not lazy about it. I do hold myself accountable and like try to fit in all of these muscles throughout the week and balance it, but I'm just not super strict as to the structure of when and what exercises. Okay, it's been a little bit of time, a couple hours, and I had my breakfast and everything. Been doing reading for class. I got ready, and I posted on my Fit Instagram, Kristee Better Fit. I'm obsessed with it right now, you guys know. I posted like my oatmeal recipe, so you guys can like always have a reference, like the ingredients and a picture of it. And then on that I said, comment any questions you have about my workout routine, if you'd like me to answer. Another reason I'm excited to use this Instagram is to interact with you guys and get like real-time responses. Cause like if I ask for questions and Q&As and anything, I'm always gonna go here. So if you ever wanna be a part of that, definitely follow my fit Instagram. For the sake of efficiency, I'm not going to answer ones that I feel like I covered decently with my talk earlier. Haley says, how do you motivate yourself to get up and go to the gym in the morning? I always fall into the trap of, well, I can always go in the evening and almost never do. It always seems like I come up with a million excuses not to leave my warm, comfy bed. Honestly, I think you're just thinking too much. My advice for like motivating, just stop thinking and immediately just get up. As soon as you wake up, just put your feet on the floor and just stand up and like play music and just go. Just like don't even give it a second thought. Don't let yourself like have the idea of not going, and just do it, and then you'll be there. And once you make a habit of like getting up and going to the gym first thing in the morning, it won't be hard anymore. Okay, this is a good question I wanted to address. So if you're sore, will you still work out? Example, if your biceps are sore, will you still do biceps that day? So generally, that's kind of why I alternate my workout days the way that I do. If I just did a lower body day and my glutes are sore, the next day I'm gonna be doing upper body. So I'm not gonna be like worrying about over stressing my glutes anyway. And even like 3 days later, if I'm doing another lower body day, but my glutes are still sore, like then I'm just gonna kind of like adjust my workouts a little bit to focus on other muscles, like do more quad focused things. What exercise routines do you recommend for beginners that are easy to sustain? Okay, I wanted to mention this because I forgot to mention earlier how I choose like my actual exercises. I just watch a lot of like Instagram videos, I've done research, I'll pull things from workout classes that I've done that I really liked, and just trying, it's just trial and error to see what you like doing and what works for you. For beginners, I would definitely recommend just like searching YouTube videos, and Whitney Simmons is one that I always recommend. She has great workouts for beginners. You can literally search like Whitney Simmons upper body beginner workout, and she has full workouts that she films. I looked at a couple different of her videos of back and biceps, and I combined some for like dumbbell exercises with a couple cable ones, and I love that. So I'm always finding new ones from her. A few questions like any tips on like upper arm fat loss or like a slimmer waist. And honestly, you guys, I know it sucks to hear, but like there's really no way to target fat loss in a specific area. Like you can focus on your muscles as much as you want, but all you're going to do is tone that area. And if you're not in a calorie deficit, not decreasing fat overall your whole body, you're not gonna see fat reduction in one spot. It just has to happen overall. Someone says, how do you get comfortable with learning new machines? Like that big scary one with the cable attachments. Dude, I feel you. I was afraid of the cable machine for a long time. If you have a friend that's like pretty experienced in the gym, you could always go with them and like have them show you. You can ask an employee. I just am very independent and I don't like asking for help, so I understand you in this question. But I'll literally like look at the machine, the name of it, and then when I get home or even on my phone, like at the gym, you can just look up like, I don't know, like hip abduction workout. There's not really workouts for that, but literally a cable machine, I would totally recommend that. And honestly, it's intimidating, but you just have to like look ahead of time, look up workouts, watch people do it on YouTube, familiarize yourself that way, and then just practice it in person, and you'll become, you know, more comfortable with it as you practice. Definitely recommend just like watching YouTube videos. It's so helpful. Which you're in the right track because you're watching me. Not that I'm an expert, but I'm saying you know how to use YouTube. So there's step one. Those are like the main things that I want to cover as far as my workout routine, how I choose my workout split, and everything like that. I hope I addressed most of your questions. I know I didn't get to all of them, but I thought those are the most like general ones that a lot of you are gonna be wondering about. So yeah, I think that's gonna be the bulk of this vlog, is kind of just like me talking about my workout routine, but that's like what I wanted to. And I showed you guys a few of my workouts from yesterday. I'm definitely gonna be posting more workout videos on here, so look out for that. But I'm gonna eat lunch and finish up my reading before I head to class, a typical Monday. Okay, I just left class. It went well. I was so tired. I was like crashing on the train to get there because I've been awake for a while, and I got a coffee though, so all is well. Also, look, the cherry blossoms are blooming. Okay, so I'm home now. I've had dinner. I'm just about to get to work on this vlog for you guys and my presentation for tomorrow. And I thought I would just end it here. I'm surprisingly okay for being on hour 13 of being awake. Hopefully you found this helpful. Let me know if you have more questions or what else you want to see from me in future vlogs. I upload 3 vlogs a week on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. I love you guys so much. Thank you for your constant support. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button on your way out. Why not? I mean, like, we're still here. I'm still rambling to give you time to hit the thumbs up before the video ends. And I'll see you in my next video on Thursday. Bye!